Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna hadhal Qur'ana yahdi lillati hiya aqwam. Honorable President and my respected teachers and dear brothers and sisters, I am humbled that my teachers are giving me a golden chance to speak in this annual function. So with love and greeting, now I am starting my short speech. Today is my topic, Quran and Science. Dear audience, the Holy Quran is the best book in the world. It is one of the divine books. It was revealed on the last prophet of Allah. It is a book of guidance for human beings. It shows us right ways to lead our lives successfully. It is not only for the Muslims, but for the whole universe also. As Allah says, Inna hadha al-Qur'ana yahdi lillati hiya aqwam. Dear audience, Allah says at another place, وَنَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ تِبْيَانًا لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ. And we have sent down to thee the book of explain all things. If we make deep study of Holy Quran carefully and think and ponder about its event and future prophecy, we find it the center of curvature to every scientific terms and mathematical rules. Today, the scientists say that the sun and moon rot on their orbit, but the Holy Quran explained 1400 years ago, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍّ لَهَا, and the sun runs into a resting place for him. Dear audience, in the Holy Quran, Allah says about the stages of man embryonic development. The medical science is the changed name of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Sunnah. Allah tells us that the all created things are for the benefit of mankind. As Allah says, وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمُ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ وَالشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ وَالنُّجُومُ مُسَخَّرَاتٌ بِأَمْرِهِ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ. He had made subject to you the night and the day, the sun and the moon and the stars, all in subjection by his command. Verily, in this are signs for men who are wise. Dear audience, the science is not as enemy of Islam, but friend of Islam, because Islam is true religion and there is no contradiction between true religion and true knowledge. And there is nothing in the teaching of Islam that militates against science and technology. As Allah says, أَكُلُّ فِي فَلَكِ يَسْبَحُونَ. The sun, the moon, the stars, the night and the day all revolve around their orbit. It is indeed true in the view of modern science, because the scientists say that the sun and moon rot on their orbit, and it has been too confused by the correct German scientist. The dear audience, the great German scientist Mr. Ellis and the English doctor Mr. Jeffers have researched, and we came to know that in the warning of fly there are some harmful bacteria and other pesticides. But our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam laid before 1400 years ago, as he said that إذا وقع الذباب في شراب أحدكم فليغمسه ثم لينزعه فإن في أحد جناحيه داء وفي آخره شفاء. If any fly falls in your snacks, you should down it before pulling it out, because that in the warning of fly there are harmful diseases and other there are healings. Dear audience, it is same if any person wants to develop in the scientific field without Quranic verses and saying of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he cannot be successful, because Allah and his Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam laid before 1400 years ago. If the modern science can reach to the moon, we can reach to the Mars. That the provision, the Holy Quran should be in our one hand and the science should be in our other hand. Similarly, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah in our tongue, and we can achieve the development of science. At last, I pray to Allah that He give me the power of understanding the Islam to those who don't believe on the Quranic verses after engrossing in the science. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.